Welcome to episode
12,
the Irrelevant Illiterate Podcast. I am Fat Oatmeal Tits, and that's Dead Balls. And today we have a special guest guy I'm quite fond of, good friend of mine.
Gross.
Best friend of multiple decades, former bandmate, possible future bandmate.
Let's hope not.
Mr. Matthew Paul Bennett.
Hello.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me in this new studio of yours.
It's a sensation.
Yeah.
It's a definite sensation.
Yeah, I definitely have seen horror movies in this same room.
We're really good at this.
We're really good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in the beginning of the episode, I also want to bring up, I refer to myself as Oatmeal Titties and him as Dead Balls. Mm-hmm. What is the best insult that's been directed at you that you've heard that no matter how mad it made you, you had to step back and say, you know what, that was pretty fucking good?
Okay, so the first one that comes to mind is in the middle school. So I had like long hair in middle school. This is before you and I knew each other.
Yeah.
And I had like big like wireframe glasses that had a slight tint to them.
Oh, the Dahmers?
Like yeah, kind of like the Dahmers, right?
Like the age.
But they were just kind of silly looking glasses first. Like my grandmother bought them for me, you know what I mean? And,
as they do.
And some girl at my middle school was making fun of me, and she said something like she called me Fat Elton John, and because I had like this long coif of hair, and I remember how much that stung. But thinking back on it now, that was good. That's good.
Quality.
That is pretty
I mean,
good.
I don't have much better than that, but that stuck. You know, you ever hear those zingers that just stick with you for decades,
and you
think back on it, you're like, fuck.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, that one stung.
You got any?
Not.
I don't think you probably never got made fun of. Ever.
Oh, I did. Well, for my entire 4 years of high school, I was known as Tom A is gay, and because it had that slight rhyme, it stuck like crazy, and it got written all over lockers and notebooks and the weight bench in the gym and shit, and everywhere you can think of.
No matter how much puss you pound, it can never beat a good rhyme.
I know.
Yeah, imagine having a first name that rhymes with fat and being fat.
Yeah,
That's kind of hack though.
It is. Oh, it's low hanging fruit.
It's a good thing that my fucking first name doesn't rhyme with anything. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got? Tennis.
My,
Something you'll never play.
I mean, that's just fucking factual. Or factual. Me and my friends used to hang out at this pizza place, Chow Pizza, Price's Corner. Shout out to it.
Yep.
And it was like our spot, like a spot we always went to.
Still there.
And it's still good pizza,
Still
too.
good. Mm-hmm.
And the one manager is this dude, Billy, used to call me Double Scoop because he said my body looked like 2 scoops of melting vanilla ice cream.
Oh, man.
And I was just, first I was like, you motherfucker. I'm like, fuck, it's A, accurate, B, hilarious.
And delicious.
Yeah. And another one I got that was actually kind of funny, like the 30th time I heard it, when I first started cutting meat at ShopRite, they asked me, what size meat coat do you want to wear? You want to wear like a size above what you normally wear so you can wear shit.
That's the same. I wear lab coats at work. Same thing.
Yeah.
Go bigger.
So I was like, give me a 4X. Mm-hmm. You know, and all that, so I can fit hoodies and like shit underneath it. Mm-hmm. And they got me a 7X because they wanted to see what the biggest ones possible look like. So for the first,
it fit great.
So first like 3 months I worked there, I was wearing like this billowy meat coat, and I had to to get it under wraps. I had to tie so many aprons around it to get it to sit like get snuggly. And they used to call me White Cloud. And on the funnier thing is on the inside collar of these, on the inside of the collars, it would have your name, so you know which coats were yours. They didn't know what my last name was because they had stole me from the deli. They didn't know what my last name was yet.
I hope they called you.
So it just said Dennis Quaid, which isn't funny. It's just, you know, a little side fact. But yeah, I was White Cloud.
I was hoping for Dennis White Cloud.
And they used to call me. It's like, they're like, here comes the cumulonimbus. I'm like, first off, funny. Jesus. B, it's also intelligent because that is the type of cloud. Yeah. So you're like, I can't fucking, that's a well-researched joke.
It's scientifically accurate.
But the most brutal one I think I got early on, like when I first started getting fat around like 11 or 12, was buffet molester. And still, that one I was just like, fuck. And like, I've always been able to throw back pretty quick. that time I was just like, shit.
I've seen you do some pretty terrible things to a buffet.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah.
Accuracy hurts.
I was there.
God damn it! But some girl was just like, "Fuck you, you motherfucking buffet molester." I was just like,
Got your ass good.
Dagger right to the heart.
dude.
Damn. Headshot.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day because Normal Kev was just like, "Yo, no one ever made fun of him apparently ever in his life because I don't know how that works." But I was telling him shit. I was like, "This is funny, right?" He's like, "No, that's fucking terrible. Like I would have fucked those kids up." I was like, "No, that's not how society works, buddy."
No.
Like, we were in school. I'm not going to, like, yo, why'd you knock that kid's teeth out? They call me a buffet molester. Like, some fucking baby shit. Oh, fucking Christ.
When I was younger, they kids at my daycare would call, or the daycare lady's daughter who lived there, who was just a bitch to everybody because she didn't get to leave, I guess. She would call me.
She had to live at the daycare?
Yeah. Well,
it was like a
mom's.
house daycare, or was
Yes.
it like, okay,
Oh,
yeah, I went to one of those too.
So, my last name is with an A, and she would call me Tata.
Aw.
And it got for some reason it got under my skin back then, so she would tease me with that and call me Tata constantly.
It's kind of cute.
And I
Yeah,
was
well,
like,
yeah, that's kind of adorable.
Yeah.
That's like something your Meemaw would call you.
yeah, it's jackass. That's true, but she wasn't my Meemaw.
Yeah.
She was just some.
How was her
lady's
titty
kid.
game?
Sick.
Yeah, she had sick titties.
I was gonna say that's slang for titties, so it's pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying.
That's true. Tata.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You just should have been like, I do have bodacious tatas. Just cup them together. Sam, so now you can go back to daycare and just show them your huge dick.
I was. A
I don't know
toddler,
that
though.
that's a good idea.
Why?
Oh, think
I
about
don't,
what
I don't
you
have a
said.
single.
Why not?
I don't have a single reason.
You can't, see, there is no good
Nah.
reason why you shouldn't go to a daycare right now
Fair.
and pull out your mule.
Sound logic.
So we had this discussion the other day, you and I, and you finally admitted that our former band, Iron Price, you were most likely the most packing member in the pants department.
No, you say that.
You agreed with it finally.
Well, we broke it down scientifically,
we did.
and you think because I'm the tallest, that's part of your plan, your sound logic.
He's 6'3". He's got a big pecker. You're up there. You're like 6'4".
6'3", 4", whatever.
Yeah, the last inch doesn't.
So unless
No.
Allah really fucking hates you, you got. And I'm not saying you're fucking touching the floor, but compared to the other 4 jamokes in that band,
Yeah. But think about this.
okay.
What kind of sick fucking game God is playing? If whatever.
We call
If
him
Brendan
Allah,
Shull had the biggest dick.
God damn it! I don't even like to think about him being in the band. Jesus.
Still love Brendan, but he's probably got a fucking hog.
Oh God! Why he's wearing the same football jersey 19 days in a row?
He's got a turkey leg in there.
Which one was he?
He was our first bass
Our
player.
original
Okay.
bass player. Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the sick chin strap beard.
Ah, yes.
Sweetheart, but oh my God, we brutally punished that dude.
I think that's one of the reasons he quit.
100%. But
Yeah.
still love that idiot. But yeah, man.
All's well that ends well, I
Yeah,
suppose.
he got the shit kicked out of him emotionally.
Yeah, I would feel bad about it, but I don't. Where you going, Tommy?
Yeah, he's got to be in frame, man.
He's putting me out of frame, so
Yeah.
he's smart.
It's pretty
Oh,
hard
fuck.
to do.
So, anywho, real quick, this is something it says here in my notes, right here.
Oh,
Jesus, this is a brand new studio. God, we got to give it back to people to film snuff later tonight.
So what do they charge you to borrow it? Did you have to clean the floors before? Or?
Got to the desperation and the old cum off of floor.
I don't ask questions.
Yeah. So, according to my notes, you're my best friend. Is that
Okay.
true?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
Would you be willing to take a best friend quiz?
Sure.
Okay.
Of course. Why else am I here? To be punished by you.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I drove an hour to be punished by Dennis McGonigal right now.
That's extra credit, I think.
Yeah.
That's a 0.5 if nothing.
Yeah. I definitely get a bonus point immediately.
Yeah. He's starting at a positive already.
Yeah, put that down.
Plus 100.
Thank you.
When's my birthday? Question 1.
June 13th.
Incorrect.
Damn it. How close?
June 12th.
Damn it.
If you want to remember it, it was the day our band broke up.
I know. That's why I was like, oh, it was middle of June.
God, that's such a cancer thing to say.
Oh, you wrote down an X too. Damn.
I did. You already have plus 100. I think you're going to be fine.
Yeah, okay.
Besides, the rest of these are cake. What's my middle name?
Brian.
I'm terrible with middle names. I don't even know mine half the time.
It's Paul.
I know. Well,
So that's going to make you feel like shit, because I know yours. Also, your birthday's October 4th.
you do know my birthday because you send me pictures of dicks in the mail every year.
We talked about
I fucking
this very
told you.
thing.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Your middle name is...
I'll give you a hint. It's a saint. There's like 40,000 of those.
Yeah, that narrows it down to about half the
Dennis
names.
Mother Teresa McGonagall.
You had the right initial. Incorrect, but it's Mark.
Mark. What's with these biblical names that we have?
I don't know. Is there a biblical Dennis?
I think our parents are
No,
uncreative.
I mean the middle names. But Matthew, yes.
I don't even remember my fucking confirmation middle name.
Mine's Edward.
I don't think we ever
Yay,
really...
Catholic school.
I don't think we ever really fucked with it. I didn't go to Catholic school.
Oh, yeah, it was
I
part
did
of
that fucking fake Catholic school thing.
CCD.
CCD.
CCD,
Yeah.
yeah. Catechism or whatever.
Damn, that sounds like...
Catholic school,
sounds
but the
sick.
weekends.
Yeah.
That sounds like if Catholic school was from Gothenburg, Sweden. No, none of that. No.
I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, yes you did. All right, question number 3.
Yeah.
The first names of the 3 immediate family members. My mother, my father, my sister.
Allison, Dennis, and the Saint, Deborah.
That's correct. Saint Deb. All right. That's wrong. Why the hell did I put a check mark? So that's correct.
No, that's
Okay.
right. You got it. You got
All
check
right.
marks right.
Gun to my head. Would I choose A, pizza rolls, B, the X-Men, C, Lizzo and her bridesmaids, or D, Fallout New Vegas?
Ooh, there's some good ones in there. Gun to your head, you got to pick one. One to keep and the rest are going away. Okay. Okay, so...
Do you want me to go over them again?
No, I think I got them. What was the second one?
Pizza rolls, X-Men,
X-Men, okay.
Lizzo and her bridesmaids, and Fallout New Vegas.
You're keeping Pizza Rolls. Because there's other Fallout games.
You think
That was
that-
between the two for me.
You think that's what I'm going to choose?
Yes.
You're wrong. The answer was gun to head. Yeah. Number 5. What is my favorite movie franchise?
Your favorite movie franchise is... I've got like 2 or 3 that are bouncing around.
If it's one of the 3, I'll let you have it.
Alien.
No.
I'll take
It's
a
not
guess.
one of the 3?
I'll take a guess. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man series with
Nope.
Tobey Maguire.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
It's not the Alien franchise. What are the other 2 you're thinking it was going to be?
The other 2...
Oh, franchise. Never mind.
Also, Alien's not even close.
What?
Really?
What number would that be?
No, I'm saying it's not even close to what the actual answer is. It's in my top 5.
All right.
Not even the same genre.
Bridget Jones' Diary.
Incorrect. It's the Mad Max trilogy. Jesus.
That's your favorite
I did know that.
franchise?
Damn
It is.
I did know that.
Okay.
Number 6.
Not doing very good, am I?
Tell a good story involving piss.
I got one.
This is a pointed question, yeah.
I knew that.
Do you want the whole story? Because it's going to take probably 15 minutes to tell the whole thing.
Excellent.
Okay.
Your thing
Is
is
it-
like, I don't know which one you're going to pick.
It's beyond the statute of limitations because we broke some laws that evening.
That's perfectly fine.
I'm not going to name any other names.
You should.
Just make them up.
It involves a...
Okay, I know which one you're going with.
So, Dennis, myself, and 2 other friends were hanging out one evening when one of them got a phone call to... for a booty call.
Oh, you're going with this story.
for a booty call. So, of course, all 4 of us go.
Why wouldn't you? That's
So
that's what friends do.
Yeah. So that friend goes upstairs at her father's house with one of our friends, or I'm sorry, our friend goes up with the girl at her father's house, leaving the 3 of us in this beautiful home all alone, unsupervised, in our early 20s. So
What could go wrong?
You were in your early 20s. I was 43.
that's true. Yeah, this was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. This is how long ago it was. She had VHS tapes rented from Blockbuster, which Dennis threw in the backyard. Like just gunned them. Our other friend removed all of the hard drives from the computers.
With a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Because that's how you had to do it back then. You had to physically take it out.
With a
Yeah.
screwdriver while wearing a fur coat.
Out of the tower.
Yeah, he definitely took a fur coat and a bowling trophy from this home. And all of the tips that this girl made that night at her waitressing job.
$72 total.
And we ate dinner that night.
We definitely got some
Fuck,
Wawa.
yes, you did.
Man, I'm not proud of this anymore, but it's funny. We hid... Did we hide eggs or bologna or both?
Yes.
Okay. In random places throughout the house, like we buried them in houseplants. We slid bologna like a credit card into the vents, like the ductwork.
Excellent.
And we hid eggs in the couch cushions.
Where's the piss come along?
Oh,
Just wait.
I'm getting there.
Okay, cool.
Because we ain't even got to the barbecue sauce yet.
Ooh.
Oh, so
Top 3 condiment, by the way.
I'm not going to say the father's profession because it would go bad for us legally.
Wink!
But he was a man who had a briefcase, which was full of seemingly important documents.
I'm picking this up. I
That
understand.
also was filled with extremely important barbecue sauce. Just filed that right in there.
It wasn't that important. I think it was Kraft.
Oh yeah, that's
So
true.
it
It
was-
wasn't like Sweet Baby Ray's.
It wasn't like
Yeah.
like Stubbs or anything. Like that.
Yeah. Well, the piss that this is supposed to be about. We're raiding the fridge. Like, oh, what they got to eat in here?
As you do.
And there's I want to get a few checks for this one.
Let's see, make it fit.
So there was some leftover wonton soup in there. And Dennis thought, hey, this is a good opportunity for me to top it off. And there's the
You
piss.
son of a bitch.
That's the story.
It couldn't even be something inconspicuous, less conspicuous, like pickles or something. It had to be wontons, for Christ's sake.
What, you don't think wonton broth looks like piss?
It may look like it, but it's the opposite of piss. It's savory and delicious,
It all
So is piss.
It all depends on which Chinese store you go to.
I suppose.
Some are better than
Oh,
others.
man.
Fuck, all right, that's 30,000 check marks.
Thank you.
Fuck me.
Number 7. Why should I rank you higher than Dave Janis?
I don't think you should.
That's the correct answer.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a
Yeah,
friend
he's
answer.
he's a adorable little man, little Jewish man.
Yeah, he is.
And he loves Swedish music.
He really fucking does.
Which there'll be a callback to that later in a different segment that you
more
need
than
to
likely.
prepare for.
More than All right, question number 8. Why do you keep refusing my offers of playing Fallout shirtless at my house?
Do you want a real answer or do you want a silly answer? Because
Yes.
the real answer is not that funny. Real answer, I work a lot and I'm really tired.
It's all the more reason to take your shirt off
Ah, fuck, you got me.
and play video games.
You got me. Damn it.
Yeah, there's no way out of that. That's
You
definitely
pick a date, buddy. I'm going to come over. And I'm gonna
2023.
Okay. All year.
All right.
How else are you going to ring in the new year?
Yeah.
Number 9.
I'm gonna wring out
Moving
my
right along
underwear.
here. Number 9. Get a load of Tom over there. Got it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Did I get a check for that one?
That's correct.
All right, cool.
Number 10. List 12 ways I've enriched your life.
Oh, boy.
12 ways. Mm-hmm. Well, you have introduced me to some very good friends that I have to this day.
Aw. It's funny because I only have 2. So I introduced you.
He's not one of
How
them.
am I introduced you to? I introduced you to Dave.
You have introduced me to some of my favorite music that I've ever heard in my entire life.
You're welcome.
12, fuck,
Altercation.
Yeah,
12
dude.
is a lot.
Yeah,
All right, 6.
6. Some of my favorite memories of playing music, actually all of them, because before that it was playing Christian hardcore and being in 25 to Life. So,
and for both of those things, I was also there.
You were there, yeah, yeah. You were with me a lot of.
I just was on the stage.
Yeah, that counts for something.
Just wasn't on the stage.
So, some of my favorite and least favorite memories of playing music are thanks to you.
Shout out to Westminster, Maryland.
What is that? 5, 4?
I actually lost count, but I think it's 5. See, it feels like 5.
One more.
No matter what, you are there for me.
Aww.
And I love you, buddy.
Aww.
Now let's cut this shit out. And
all right, let's get back to silliness.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Quiet down.
On that note, number 11.
Yeah.
Will you ever apologize for squeezing my sister's titty ham and saying you're hung like an Atari Jaguar controller?
This sounds awfully specific.
Never.
Never? That's right. By the way, she wants you to get her new cell phone number.
Okay. Got it. We'll talk afterwards.
Yeah. I got you, A-Train. I got a hold of him. And finally, number 12. Tell another piss story.
Another piss story. Shit. Is there another good one?
I got at least 2.
That involved me.
Yeah.
I'm turning around on you. You tell me a piss story because I can't
I'll
think
tell
of
you
any.
both of them.
All right.
Ooh,
Well,
he
one of
hit
them-
you with a switch card.
He was in
the reverse card.
He was in a pretty popular Baltimore straight edge band called Looking Forward. And me being a fucking shiftless weirdo would always go out on long trips with him.
Oh, yeah. I know which one you're going with.
And, just for shits and giggles, nice Christian straight edge boys brought along a little fat dum-dum. And we were going to Castle Heights in Queens, yes.
Uh-huh.
We're playing a show in Queens.
I had been corking a piss since Philadelphia. And even though we passed multiple pull-off rest stops and shit.
Yeah, because you know why?
Because they're assholes.
Because we don't stop. We just pee in whatever we can or on the floor.
My dick's too little for that.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless it's a Gatorade bottle, my dick's too little.
Yeah.
And even if it's a Gatorade bottle, I can fit my dick and my nuts in. It's oddly specific, but let's just say my dick's little. They wouldn't stop. So we were caught in bumper-to-bumper traffic. What?
On the George Washington Bridge.
George Washington Bridge, okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yo, I'm going to get out and piss real quick. So I slid open the slide door, and I got out, had my dick out, and was just starting to pee, and they just go, vroom, and just, and not like the normal 2 feet, tee-hee-hee, we got you thing. I'm talking a good half mile.
Oh, man.
And you just look back, and he's just running at us with his pants around his ankles.
And I was also at the same time corking, I had started the piss, stopped, and then was going. So I had that piss sting going.
Yeah.
And then finally they stopped, and the traffic was stopped, and so I got to finish. But yeah. And the other time was...
That's awfully silly.
This is going to sound gross because we were old enough to know better at this point in time, but we were recording at Wiccan Studios. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, it was khaki shorts weather. I know that. That's very specific to the story.
Yeah.
I was having a problem coaxing my dick out and pissing properly because, I'm like a normal person that undoes their belt, undoes their top button, and, pulls their dick out that way. I go through all the holes.
Why? Why do you do this yourself?
That's how I was raised, all right?
That's no excuse.
It's the only thing I have, okay?
Be good to yourself.
So I would constantly come out and I would point out to Matt the droplets that were on my khakis from piss. And they were getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I was drinking while I was there. So, we had a podcast when I was drinking, and now I had to piss a lot. So I was pissing a lot at this time, too.
like an old diabetic woman, you might have pissed 5 times.
At one point, I actually took my shorts off and had to lay them out in front of the studio on the pavement to dry.
Wow. That's clad in boxers and that's it?
I was just clad in boxer briefs sitting in Wiccan Studios.
I bet Len loved that.
I just remembered.
Len just shakes his head every time I do anything.
Yeah, literally.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Actually.
I just remembered something else involving you in khaki shorts in Virginia Beach.
I had the venue shit once. And shitting at a venue, anybody's ever been in a band can tell you it's the worst fucking thing in the world.
It's probably, I'd take a gas station over shitting at a venue.
Oh, absolutely.
The worst bathrooms on the planet are in venues.
So
yeah.
I had to shit. It was we were Virginia Beach?
Mm-hmm.
Virginia Beach. I forget the club.
It's like a pretty popular one, but I don't remember now.
But
Shaka's? Is that what it's
Shaka's, yeah, Shaka's. The one that had like an oyster bar in it and shit. And
Yeah.
I think I played there.
I remember Travis.
It's a cool place. But
I remember
bathroom's
because
terrible.
Travis, our drummer, was excited to get oysters, and we were like, "No one's serving oysters right now."
At a bar.
We'll get into him in another time. But so I was doing this venue shit because I just couldn't shit I had to shit. It had to come out. Oh, sorry.
Bless you.
And so I'm shitting in my pants. I'm holding my pants up, like my butt's out, and I'm sitting and I'm shitting, but I'm holding my pants and everything, like my belt and everything. So
I know where this is going.
to hover, and I don't know what happened, but I had to move. I had to move to get to the toilet paper because I'm fat and the stall was narrow. I had to move to get to the toilet paper behind me, and I guess I lost hands on the fucking shorts. Bam! Right into a puddle of piss. So I had to come out and sit, and I had to sit behind the merch table for about a good hour and a half, 2 hours, just waiting for my fucking shorts to dry somewhat so I can go out and actually watch bands and not have people look at the dude with the giant piss mark on the back of his pants.
So that's 3 piss stories.
That's technically 4.
4 piss stories.
And I guarantee you there's probably more we're forgetting.
Yeah. 100%.
None of them make me look good either.
No, they're...
As they shouldn't.
Oh, another... How about a shit story?
I love a shit story.
How about you shitting at Landmine Studios? How about anybody shitting at... But specifically you.
Yes.
So while he's laughing...
Len Carmichael, I'm so fucking sorry.
So, Dennis goes back into the bathroom to take a shit.
This was the same recording session, not the same day, but the same session.
So he goes back there, and then all of a sudden my phone buzzes, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just a picture of the lid with a bingo dauber shit mark. This dude sat on the toilet with a prairie dog and forgot to put the lid up and just poked it. Just boop. And he sent us all a picture.
The turtle head just kissed the fucking top
just
of
like,
the
You scoundrel.
Just a mwah.
And after like 10, 15 seconds of disgust, I was like, I gotta show this to Matt.
That was awesome. That was a good one. Okay.
You know you're best friends when that's your first thought after a moment like that.
Oh, dude.
Your first thought is, oh shit, the lid is down, and then you're like, ah fuck, I just got shit on that guy's on Len's toilet, and then you're like, I gotta show somebody now.
All right, now think of that same thing that you just said there, but I'm thinking this like, shit, I gotta send this to Matt. Oh my god, I got shit on this guy's toilet. Oh my god, I feel bad.
How many gigabytes of shit pictures have we sent each other over the years? Are we into terabytes, you think?
I think one of my favorite ones, I had just fucking thrown out this fucking dinosaur knuckle into the toilet, and it was just brutal. I remember because I just got out of the hospital for kidney stones, so I've been on Percocets and shit.
I'll bind you up.
And now bind you up. So I fucking just pushed out like a triceratops horn, and I sent it, and it was fucking huge. So I sent a picture of it to Matt, and I guess at that point in time he'd been in the act of eating a snack pack, the pudding.
Oh, this was a long time ago.
So yeah, this was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And he instantly sends me back a picture, and it's got chocolate pudding wiped across his face, and it's just like, what else you got? I was just like, son of a bitch.
That was a long time
Perfect.
ago. Yeah.
You ever take any horrendous shits in hotels? I've always.
Oh, yeah.
I've taken.
Oh, yeah.
I always take nightmare dumps in hotels. Why?
Why wouldn't you?
Well,
And why does that happen though?
The thing is that being older dudes in bands, we don't sleep on floors anymore.
No, you get hotels.
Yeah,
like
so
a gentleman.
we pay for hotels like a civilized human being.
Like I'll save up for months so I have enough.
Yeah, so we take like it's actually like a point of pride whoever the first one in the band to take a shit is. Because you got to Chris in that bathroom.
I'm with this.
And you got to get in there before him, and you got to get in there before Travis.
Me, because I'll fall asleep.
Travis, because he'll break the bowl.
Travis, because he'll fucking shatter porcelain.
And he'll also come in the toilet.
You also got to figure, if you're like, it's because you're on like tour or whatever, you're eating like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So anything you pass out is not going to to be a good, healthy shit. It's
nice
going to be
Chipotle, Taco Bell, gas
everything's
station shit.
Yeah,
Taco Bell.
everything's
Taco Bell.
fried.
Yep.
Yeah.
And speaking of Travis shits, where the fucking grocery store we at? This
Wegmans.
was a Wegmans.
Up in upstate New York.
It was probably about 9 o'clock in the morning, and we're all there. And like we went there because inside of it was like a Starbucks, and we wanted to get coffee. So we were in there getting coffee, maybe like candy bars and some small shit like that. Travis comes out with an Italian sub, lobster bisque, sushi, and strawberry milk.
Breakfast.
And it was all gone before he even got, half it was gone before he got to the van.
Well, he wasn't driving, so it was gone, like, instantly
Yeah.
as soon as he got in the van.
Mind you, he was the thin one.
I hate those people.
It's gross.
He's the thin one. Well,
Yeah.
we know Marty. But Marty, I think he has cancer.
Marty has, his diet is,
Cigarettes.
It was half a Newport and a small coffee. That's all he would, that's what he needed for the day.
A shot glass of dark roast and half a Noop.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the footy. Oh, fucking Christ. What a good boys. So, you got any news for me, Tom?
I do.
Ooh, news?
Oh, dude, we keep it topical, dude.
Mm.
We're really good at
I got
this.
a couple news stories. In fact, I have a follow-up story.
Oh, how do you feel about old Hirsch?
Old Hirsch.
Hersch Walker.
Herschel Walker.
Oh. Well, I feel like he is the poster boy for CTE.
That is
If
well put.
he knocked Aaron Hernandez off his fucking perch.
Yeah, and then also, I don't want to spoil your update if there's about Herschel Walker, because I read something today about his son
I love his son.
coming out against him.
He's been against
But
him.
I mean, like, viciously.
I can't wait to dive
Yeah,
into
so
that later.
I'll leave that alone. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. But anyway, go on, please.
Man, his son.
Hit me with that Hirsch story.
So you remember when he was on that campaign speech and he went off on the diatribe about vampires and werewolves?
Yeah.
So
I determined that I fucking like him because of that.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, don't look at the policies. Just pay
Do you
attention to
remember how great it is that we live in an age where like modern debate topics have been going from our before he was president, Don Trump calling some guy's wife a fat pig.
Yeah.
And then we got a guy on stage in a debate talking about vampires versus werewolves.
It's pretty great.
I think 2023 and beyond is going to be fantastic.
Remember when a guy with a rubber boot on his head ran for president?
he's still running.
That's
Vermin Supreme.
Vermin Supreme, yeah. And the rent is too damn high, guy.
Long may he live.
Yeah, man.
Well, as we know by now, he lost to the incumbent Democrat candidate Warnock.
Yeah.
And Herschel said he was shocked that he lost. In his, things were best summed up by Georgia Agricultural Commissioner Gary Black, who said the campaign was, quote, like a plane crash into a train wreck that rolled into a dumpster fire and an orphanage, then an animal shelter.
Damn.
Wow.
He got punked out by the president of trees.
Damn. It's the Lorax talking shit.
The agriculture man is fucking talking shit on you.
While the former Georgia Bulldogs star did carry his county, winning in just under 74% of the vote, he was reportedly absolutely shocked, per a former staffer, that he didn't win 100% of the county. A statistical impossibility, he said.
Do you ever think like a candidate has like lost and people are like, oh, so what do you think about the loss? And if there's any candidates be like, you kind of saw that coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's flabbergasted that
Just
he
like,
didn't
yeah,
win.
everybody's shocked. No one's just like taking it on the chins like,
Didn't they hear my stance on werewolves?
yeah, he's like, no candidate, even like if they've been like somewhat normal, like,
Yeah.
I knew about a week ago I wasn't going to win this, but I figure I just fucking see it through. Didn't Herschel Walker play for the Eagles?
Didn't he?
No.
I don't know.
Oh, because
I don't
I would
know,
blame
man.
that.
I
I
don't
would
know.
blame Philadelphia for making him bad shit.
That'll do it to you.
I mean, because I can't blame it being Italian, because, unless he's Sicilian, it could be.
Walker was so confused by the fact that Johnson County voters actually cast ballots for his opponent that he told aides to alert local law enforcement.
Ooh. Okay.
Quote, I'm going to call the sheriff and have him find out who didn't vote for me.
He was really counting on his werewolf constituents to turn out
man.
for that shit.
I fucking can't get enough of this guy.
Where's my lycanthropes at?
Who'd Dracula vote for?
Well, he can't come out till night. You can't vote late at night. So
The polls are open till 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
it's true. And it is getting dark
Absentee
earlier.
ballot, you can put that in the mail anytime.
That's a good point.
I don't know why I did an impression. I don't know what he actually sounds like. So
No, I heard he sounds just like that. That was actually pretty spot on.
So
I thought he was in the room.
I have a 0.5 to that story too.
Ooh.
Everybody's favorite Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene
Yes.
mocked Herschel
What?
for calling.
What?
Said it was a major mistake that he didn't use her in his campaign. That's why
I
he
agree.
lost.
I really would love to have seen that.
Oh my
Yes.
god, dude! Could you imagine that ticket running for president?
That's
Walker Green.
Oh my god,
That's like
it even rolls off your tongue. It sounds so
2028.
good. Walker Green.
it's like Voltron coming together. I want to see it.
and Green Walker made it sound even more badass.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's like some Lord of the Rings shit.
a lady at the head. They could do it.
Oh my god!
Especially those conservatives, dude. They'd be like, "Look at us voting for a woman."
Think of all the woke shit you could check off, dude. Black dude, white lady, werewolf.
Yeah. Yeah.
That checks a
Yeah.
box. I don't see Joe Biden fucking howling at full moons. Do you? Well, he probably does.
Yeah.
Probably does
It
sleep in a
does.
coffin upside down.
Let's go, Brandon or something. Oh,
Representative
fucking shit.
Green, she lashed out at Senate Republicans after Walker lost his Senate race in Georgia. She said it was a major mistake for the Walker campaign and his surrogates not to deploy her on the trail.
I'm still like the most takeaway I'm getting from this is the fact that the Secretary of Agriculture was giving him shit. I'm like, damn, the tree guy is the one breaking your fucking balls worse than anybody.
He slammed him too.
Yeah.
I mean, if the fucking Secretary of Sanitation had stepped in too and started giving him shit, it's like, damn, Hirsch, you can't win nothing.
She said, quote, "This is for Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham and the rest of the Republican senators. You guys are the reasons why we're losing Republican races all over the country."
Oh my god.
Not any other reason.
Not Herschel Walker. It's not his fault.
God, no.
The fucked up thing is, like, for Herschel Walker, you can, like you said, go back to CTE, right?
Yeah.
You can't say that about Marjorie Taylor Greene.
No.
Unless she was, like, into some fucking, like, badass, like, field hockey dust-ups or some shit like that. So he can, like, blame, like, massive head trauma for years.
What does she have?
Jesus Christ.
Where's your helmet?
God
Green?
damn it.
Where did she fall in your evil tits? Was she in there yet?
That's a good fucking call.
You know what I mean? You
We're
got
going to have to put a pin in that one.
you got to think about
We
this.
do gotta put a pin down.
Yeah. Do some research. Write it down. Write it down.
Yeah. So I got the notebook for it, dude.
She was wondering.
MTG. What's she doing?
She was wondering why she didn't get asked to come speak at any of his events. They only asked me to maybe two of them, I think. 2 or 3 in my own campaigning, running all over the state for Senate. But they only asked me a couple of times in my own district, which I find extremely insulting.
I am not gonna lie. If I had the time, I would go to a Marjorie Taylor Greene speech.
Just to see it.
It's gotta be
Oh, it's
the greatest show on earth.
100%.
Imagine the freak shows that are there.
I mean, like, it's like people like who actually like saw Kaufman when he was alive, like Andy Kaufman when he was alive. Like, that's probably what it's got to be like to sit and listen to Marjorie Taylor Greene give a fucking speech.
You know what it is? It's probably like take the crowd of January 6th, right? And just distill it down into the purest form. That's who you get.
Damn.
January 6th, concentrate.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I mean, Marge, man. Marge and Hirsch, dude.
MG.
I love that these are
MTG.
people that are like that have like a space in our government have like a position in our government, and the shit that comes out of your mouth, you're like, oh my God, how did you even... Like, the things they say, they couldn't even hold a manager position at a Staples. Yet, they're in the government.
They're elected officials.
Even if it's just local government, for some of them, it doesn't matter. They're still in a higher position than, like, Clark from Subway. You know, it's like...
They convinced more than 50% of the people
Yeah.
that they're the best choice.
Maybe over 50, but the majority percent. But that's still a lot. Definitely over 40. I don't know.
I feel
Whatever.
bad for the people that ran against, because they had to say, oh, yeah, well, oh, you ran for this? Who'd you lose to? Oh.
Old MTG, huh?
Oh.
Hirsch.
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering. Black Lotus, baby. Sorry.
That's what her campaign has been, Magic.
What else you got there, babe?
Let's see.
Old sweetness.
A Texas gas station clerk was arrested after shooting a man who broke a jar of salsa.
What kind of salsa?
Yeah.
Didn't say. It wasn't specific. Chunky.
They didn't.
Spicy.
I don't think they did enough research for that story.
If it was typical
This
hers,
is bad reporting.
If it was typical hers salsa, or like any kind of convenience store salsa, I'd be like,
It's Texas.
bro, you're overreacting.
This is a Texas gas station.
But if it
could
was a
be
good,
anything.
like, mom and pop cantina style salsa, I think it's justified as fuck.
Oh, imagine if it came in like a nice ball jar too.
Oh,
You gotta die.
Oh, like the mason jars, like the wax covering.
Yeah,
shit?
yeah.
That's right.
Oh, some abuela just fucking made that in a fucking cauldron at home.
And you're
Yeah.
gonna drop it.
Yeah, justified.
I'm
Sorry.
going to need some more details, but I'm leaning towards
Justified
this is
homicide.
good. Yeah,
Justified
this is,
homicide, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Brianna Miranda was arrested and charged after she got a gun out of her car and opened fire on the man.
Ooh,
The
so
clerk-
she went to her car to get it too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was there was some thought there.
She had some real get up and go there.
Yeah, that was important salsa.
You want to see her picture?
Yes,
Yes, I do.
She looks like this. And
Yo!
I'll include it in the video there.
Oh, free her.
Okay.
Free her.
Yeah, let her out.
Free her. She's innocent.
I'm gonna get
I bet that guy threw shit at her.
free Brianna. Maybe not.
That guy probably threw shit at her.
So
Probably called her names.
It-
He's an evil person.
an altercation ensued, and she told the man he was not allowed in the store. This resulted in an escalated verbal thing, and then the man broke the jar out of anger.
Oh, so it wasn't an accident.
He had that shit coming.
Yeah, is he dead, or did he just get shot?
I think he's just shot because he's not. He's
Oh,
not
then
dead.
yeah,
He
then,
got off light.
Yeah, 100%.
He got off light.
He got definitely.
Yeah,
Like, don't you ever do that.
I just hope they don't find out what he did in
To my,
prison.
to my future fucking mujer.
Yeah,
And to a jar of salsa. Dude. Yeah. Then in Texas, too. Yeah,
all
he
the
got off
chips
light.
that never got to meet that salsa.
Right.
So she kicked him out of the store. He leaves, and on his way out, he grabs the jar, throws it on the ground,
Oh,
and
you
breaks
cocky
it.
son of a bitch.
He threw down the gauntlet,
Yeah. It's basically like the fucking glove slap from
or
Simpsons.
the
Yeah.
thick and chunky, if you will.
I'm telling you, if it was Cantina style, I think I would shoot him too.
Yeah,
And she said, not in this casa, and she went out to her car and got a gun and shot him. So
Goddamn right she did. You're damn right she did. You know what? Find out what prison she's in. I'm gonna send her some care packages. I'm gonna send her a fucking
salsa?
a nice sheet cake with a file in it. So I'll get you out of there in no time, sweetness. You fucking angel. Jesus.
and I only got one more.
Wow.
So, where is this at? This is in Rhode Island. Warwick. Speaking of Warwick, Rhode Island.
I've been there.
A barefooted man and his dog were caught on camera breaking into a local tiki bar this summer.
As you would.
He stole about $400 worth of liquor. Everything we gain here, we give back. That is what we're about. The members of the community are upset because he stole from their local watering hole. The lodge has stepped up security. Police are still searching for this man. We wish nothing but good luck to this person. We don't wish any bad luck to him, but hopefully he doesn't do it again. And don't arrest that dog.
what I'm getting is the difference between Rhode Island and Texas. I don't think. I mean, justice was served in Texas.
Yeah.
Here, come on now.
Well,
Nope.
as much as America has a drinking culture to it, I think all of us as Americans appreciate a good jar of salsa more than we do a nice stiff drink. Well, you guys are both straight edge, so it doesn't matter. But as the token imbiber of alcohol here, I would gladly shatter every fucking bottle of booze in the world for one bottle of salsa.
One jar.
One jar, dude. One mason jar made by an abuela.
I appreciate you. Yeah.
But I can't because they got this hero in Texas out there already fucking stepping up and doing it for us, dude. And also, they're going to send the cops out for a $400 theft.
And
really?
That's how many bottles of liquor is that?
Honestly,
10?
dude, that could seriously be like 2.
That's
if
fair.
it's like the high end shit,
tequila or something.
Yeah,
I got somebody tequila as a wedding gift one time, and it was half of that for sure.
Yeah. So, and honestly, if they're insured, the guy ain't got fucking shoes. It's just him and his dog. You know, it's probably maybe it's a Mad Max situation up there in Rhode Island.
It could be.
Don't know.
Yeah, you got a good point there.
It's them against the world.
Yeah, dude.
We need a follow up on this one. I want to know.
Yeah. So if him and his dog are just out there, is like, you know, I still got you. You still got me. But we gotta stay warm tonight. I'm gonna break in there and get a bottle of fucking Tito's.
Barefoot.
Mm-hmm. It could have been broken glass, and he threw caution to the wind.
McLean through that shit.
He did. He John McClane right through that motherfucker. Yeah. And I guarantee you, he picked up his dog too because he didn't want to get his little pads to get punctures. He picked them up.
He's not
at all costs, man. Protect the dog.
He's not careless.
And he goes like Patches, sniff out a good one. And Patches,
it's not a fucking monster.
And Patches just happened to sniff out the $400, $100 bottle of whatever. Yeah, so fuck that bar.
Yeah.
Fuck the pigs. Let that man and his dog live.
Yeah, bless that dog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And bless
that being said, dog, if you're listening, please stop this before it's a problem. There's Alcoholics Anonymous. You can get into a program. I know some people. I can put in a word for you.
Dog, you have too much life ahead of you.
Yes.
To throw it away with this careless decision like that.
Your years are 7 times as long as ours. Mm-hmm. And you don't want to waste it with an alcohol problem.
And probably 7 times as awesome as ours.
But good boy sticking with your owner like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you going to hit the fucking clap thing? Okay, because I was going to hit you really fucking hard. Oh, God. All right, so I sent both of you a picture.
Yes.
Yes.
For one of my favorite segments here. It's fucking great because this is a listing thing mostly. Mm-hmm. But this is a purely visual fucking bit here.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Our YouTube views are doing pretty okay. I
Quit bragging, dude.
This is my.
Don't be boastful.
That's my work there too.
By the way, our YouTube videos are to look better because here we are at the first pod at Wiccan Studios.
Puerto
Wiccan Studios.
Puerto Wiccan.
Yeah, your mom's a witch and she's Puerto Rican, right?
No.
Well, she is in that masturbatory fantasy I had.
Oh God.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. But Puerto Wiccan's pretty funny.
That's pretty good.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
So there's a popular website known as imdb.com, which is the Internet Movie Database. There's also one that I highly suggest everybody look up. It's iafd.com, which is the Internet Adult Film Database. And boy, can you fall down some wormholes. So this segment is called How Do They Party? Mm-hmm. And today I bring to you guys one of the first girls I've ever seen take it on film, Miss Lisa DeLue. She was in the very first tape I found on the top of the hutch in my dad's secret stash.
Can you spell DeLue?
Deleueuw.
Oh.
It's really easy to spell, you know?
Okay.
She's a nice fucking freckle monster with big soft titties, right? And she had a nice fucking fire crotch. Now, Lisa also went by 30,000 different spellings of DeLue. Also went by Little Redhead and Lisa Dedaguy.
Okay.
Don't ask me because I don't know.
For sure.
Now, let's go through some of my favorite movies of hers, okay? Mm-hmm. The Girl from SEX.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Also, the most popular of Ken Burns' war films, The Girls from Charlie Company. Ah. It's a really good one. Mm. Yeah. And then we got Helga Sven 40 Plus Bra Buster. How's Your Bush?
Nice.
Huge Bras number 3. The one everybody remembers, National Lampoon's Frat House.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And October Silk. And, of course, the smash hit Olympic Fever, because everybody gets Olympic Fever every 4 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, that being said, we saw that's some of Lisa's credits there. Mm-hmm. Now, Lisa, girls, guys, both. How does she party?
Am I allowed to ask questions?
Absolutely.
What years was she active?
Ooh, good question.
I can tell you in 1 second. 1977 to 1991.
Okay.
She was 19 years old when she started.
Not the shortest career.
Yeah, she had a good run.
Well, back then they had good runs then.
Okay.
I'm saying she did all straight.
I think she was down for whatever. I think she did both.
Yeah. Down for whatever. Because she's a fucking Renaissance woman.
Okay.
A real fucking craftsman, if you would.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not to mention, I think all girls do all of it. Because they're just more freewheeling than us fucking awful males.
Us squares, yeah.
All right. So, yeah. Old Lisa was a champion. You know, she liked to munch on both.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Now,
sure.
is she among the living, or is she in that great sky chariot?
Let's see. 19 years old, 1977, she started a career. That makes her
That's an
60.
4.
Okay.
So she's right in the
this could go
thick
either
of
way.
cocaine.
Oh, yeah, that's true. 80s.
I'm going to say she's dead.
She lived to the 90s, though. She's dead.
Now, the last few I brought to the table, they've all had really tragic endings, right? And this one is going to throw everybody for a fucking loop. Lisa, now I'm not going to read this whole thing because I'll tell you straight up because I did my research. All right, Lisa was one of the first porn stars they thought died during the AIDS crisis of the 1990s. When AIDS was like everywhere and was just knocking people down left and right. Everybody thought she was dead, and she was listed on this actual site when I first started looking at it years ago as deceased. 2018,
She resurfaced?
she resurfaced to give an interview to say, "I'm not dead. I've been alive the whole time. I just retired.
What?
Bought a farm off the money she made doing pornography, and is now living ranch life in one of the Dakotas."
Good
Interesting.
for her.
Right?
Good for her.
Excellent.
Yes.
Because the last...
Let's get an applause.
Yeah. You had one job.
Anyway.
The last one I brought him was a guy who did gay porn, and they found him mutilated in a dumpster. And the one before that was like cancer. The one before that was like a car crash. So I was like, this is a nice...
No, it's a
nice
good
comeback.
It's a good curveball. It's a good
Yeah.
curveball. I just, the years, man, I was just thinking, man, she got into coke.
Yeah.
But like I said, she lived to 91.
And
Man.
she lived through...
No, she worked until 91.
If you look...
worked.
If you look at the dead porn star section on IFD, AIDS did take out a ton. So that was one of the first ones. I was actually like, I was younger when I found out that she had quote unquote died, and I was legit bummed.
Found out
because that was one of the first one I spilled seed to, and got my knuckles pregnant, and to find out, I was like, oh, that's depressing as shit, and then find out she pulled through, man. She survived it.
That's good.
She's living.
That's good.
She did
Yeah.
it. She showed them. She showed them all, despite everything.
Yeah.
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 Persevered,
So,
man. It's good. It's a good story.
Everybody's like, oh, yeah, Captain America had this great ending. He made it through Endgame and everything. Then it had that nice happy ending with Peggy Carter at the end.
Yeah.
He ain't got shit on Lisa DeLue.
No.
He ain't even got that sweet ginger bush she had.
Or those rockin' tits.
Yeah. So, shout out to fucking Lisa. God bless her.
She made it.
And all her endeavors. Jesus Christ. Speaking of pornography, I wanted to bring up something. This isn't about pornographic actresses when I say this. I'm talking about women. I think women, when it comes to pornography, are more homophobic than men. Here is my reasoning. I almost strictly watch purely lesbian porn. Girls' Way videos all the time. My favorite fucking thing to watch ever. You never hear of women watching dude-on-dude shit.
I've heard it once.
Were they lying?
I don't think so, because the reasoning was because gay male porn stars are so much better looking than straight ones.
It's true.
That's what I would think. So why wouldn't chicks be like, yo, I'm all about this?
I think it's more of an untapped market kind of thing.
We think the people that make gay porn aren't like
they're not marketing it to women.
advertising. Yeah.
Shockingly enough, I think
Yeah.
they're not marketing it to women super a lot.
Can I propose something to you for future use of this?
Okay.
We both know somebody who does gay pornography.
We do.
I think you need to ask some questions about his fan base.
Oh, I need to get him on the pod.
Yes, you do.
Wait, what state does he live in now?
Arizona, or
Fuck!
Son of a bitch.
We might have to do a Zoom.
he would be a great guest.
And dude, he's hard gay.
We have the technology. It could be done.
He is not a half-asser. He's hard gay. I'm talking leather daddy.
Okay.
It's a fantastic
He's a
human
fucking
being.
fantastic human being.
Well, there's a pen and paper right there, so.
That's true.
See?
I had
There
the
you go.
fucking list,
That's why
dude.
you brought me here.
He also used to sing for a totally
Here.
fucking great bunch of dudes, a hardcore band out of Lancaster called Inner Turmoil. It was our buddy Jimmy, dude. Great dude. But yeah, he
Up and moved and
moved to Arizona
went all in.
to film
Maybe they
gay
went all
porn.
in him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I always just wonder that. It's like we watch lesbians like it's nothing. So I'm like, why don't girls get into? Do you think it's just like because it's like, oh, 2 firemen, and then all of a sudden there's like pounding away, or
It's hard to say. I mean, I guess I've never really had that conversation with a woman about if she liked watching gay porn, but
Yeah.
I can see that being the case.
It doesn't exactly come up.
I just think but no one's ever like with lesbian porn been like, oh, like no one's ever been like, hey, do you watch lesbian porn? As soon as you find pornography for yourself and you see lesbianism in it, you're like, oh yeah, yep, I'm in.
Or
yeah,
we're just more open about liking it. And
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe they all like it, and they just don't want to talk about it.
they're homophobic, dude.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I think you're tapping into something that you need to dig deeper on.
I do.
And
I
like
do.
I said, you have the perfect person to ask.
I do, but I also need to get the female perspective on this.
You do.
So, if you're a female and want to come on this show and talk to me about why you won't watch or will watch dude on dude porn, hit us up. Well, what's our fucking Hotmail thing?
You can find us on Instagram at IRR and ILL and shoot us a DM.
Yeah.
Or you can shoot us an email at IRRandill@gmail.com if you want to.
Or just like, if you don't want to come on, if you just want to send your response to us and we'll just read it anonymously.
There's that. There's that too.
So you don't want to be outed as the hatred-filled homophobe that you are.
Piece of shit.
You fucking low-life scumbag piece of shit.
You guys got
Boomer.
GeoCities?
Yeah, it's got the spinning pentagrams and
Yeah.
the fire on
Fuck
it, dude.
yeah.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So, I was just wondering, like, how come that's never been like? I guess like, I just want to walk in on I just want to date a girl, and walk in on her.
No,
Just
dead
wa-
stop there. I want to date a girl.
That's fucking valid. True. That's true too. Just walk in on her watching just 2 dudes dressed as cops, just fucking. And I want it to be hard gay too, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing what they do best.
It's gotta be.
Well, I don't want some fucking soft, tender, kissing dude on dude shit. I want some like fucking powerful grunts coming out of the room, so I can like lean my head in like an '80s sitcom dad, like, oh, just like, what you watching in here? I'll do the tip.
Oh, fuck.
And I'll come in and do like the Tim Allen, like, and just, and then it's like like a nodding approval at my fucking significant other, just fucking watching 2 dudes.
Oh, we're 2 guys fucking.
We're just 2 dudes munching.
Zang.
Similar to us, just 2 rascals chopping it up. 2 like-minded individuals. Oh, fucking Christ. Oh, God. What time are we at? We
We're
got
good.
time? We
We're
got time?
great, yeah.
Oh, fuck. We got another recurring segment that we reserved just for guests.
Okay.
And you're a special,
Ah,
you're a
yes.
special guest. You're a very special guest.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're my best friend, it's not that hard to be, because I only have 2 friends.
Yeah, well, you're my
Yeah.
special. How do you feel when he says that? Or do you just accept that you're just a coworker?
I
He
accept.
accepts that I'm a piece of shit. I mean, probably the same way you accept the shit I've done over the
Hey,
years.
say it. Don't spray it.
Sorry.
I mean, I've also known you in this context for about 5 minutes compared to your other friends.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, yeah. I understand.
I'm the reason he's on antidepressants now. Here we go. This is where the fucking rubber meets the road, dude.
Okay.
This segment is called Gripping Inquiries.
Okay.
What everybody ever has been wanting to know about Matthew Paul Bennett, but has been too afraid to ask. Are you ready for this shit?
I am.
If you don't... No.
Yes.
No.
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 Fuck
No.
you both.
Okay.
I will rub your face in it like a bad dog. All right. Question number 1. Mm-hmm. How was your drive?
It was nice.
Nobody cares. All right.
Yeah.
You
Correct.
piece of shit.
Let's see how this is going to go.
You son of a bitch.
All right. That was correct, though. Yeah. Number 2. Is it true
No.
that in your senior yearbook, under goals, it says, I'm going to slay and sniff more sniz than Tom Petty did when Free Fallin' came out?
How did you get a copy of my yearbook?
Internet, brother.
Fuck. You are
I traded all my
a real
Magic the Gathering
gumshoe.
cards.
You're a real gumshoe.
Yeah. So it's true.
It's true.
Yeah. Did you follow through on that and slay and sniff all the sniz?
You fucking know I did.
That is the correct answer.
Now, did you also approach the numbers that he hit when he joined the Traveling Wilburys? Because remember,
Nobody will ever reach
I know,
those
right,
numbers.
dude? Because
Nobody will ever reach those numbers.
Once you're riffing next to Roy Orbison, you're
Yeah,
just
no.
cut it off, dude. Shit. All right, number 3. You're really good at this so far.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Number 3. At what age did your stepdad Gene reveal to you that he was DB Cooper?
He revealed that to me probably the night that the U.S. invaded Iraq for the original Desert Storm.
Oh.
That was like a
90?
Yeah, I was gonna say 89, 90, something like that. Yeah, that was a nice sit down.
So he was probably wearing his Norman Schwarzkopf shirt on.
Airbrush.
Airbrush?
It looked like one of the Master P records, but it's Schwarzkopf on it. It was him on a tank.
Not unlike that one.
Written in diamonds.
Yeah, my Mike Jones shirt.
Who?
It's got his phone number down the sleeves.
Who?
Mike Jones.
What did he do with the money? Your stepdad? Did he drop it when he jumped out of the plane, or?
So, I think that he spent most of it on his like Dale Earnhardt memorabilia.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was. I mean, it was.
Well,
yeah.
If you think about it, that's actually smart, because you said he did this during the first Desert Storm.
Yeah.
That means he got his Dale memorabilia before Dale went to that great speedway in the sky.
Correct. Yes.
So now he can flip that Dale memorabilia.
Oh, it was an investment. It was an investment.
And then he can use that money to also invade Iraq.
Yeah. Well, that's the plan. That's his plan. It's.
Is he going to get Norman Schwarzkopf out of retirement?
Is he still alive?
I don't know.
I don't think he
I
is.
didn't research this at all. That's a correct answer.
Okay, good.
Your dad is DB Cooper. I just want all the people to now have to Google who DB Cooper is.
It's drum and bass Cooper. All right, I got it. Don't worry.
You're going to have to sit in this for a little bit.
Fine.
5, 4, 3. No, fuck that. 20, 19, 8.
We're not recording. We haven't been recording this
shit.
whole time.
Number 4. Do you remember in City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold, when they found Curly's gold?
No, because they never found it.
Correct answer. Good boy.
Yes.
Is this 5? Is he 5 for 5?
Dude, he's fucking killing it right now, dude. I'm telling you.
What the fuck?
I mean, what can I say, dude? You guys go to his job. All right.
I do get paid for this.
Number 5.
Right.
This is a hard one.
You'd be the first.
This is a really hard one.
Okay.
What's funnier than when people pretend bananas are phones?
When Mark Stokey pretended a shoe was a phone.
Correct. Fucking killing it, dude. All right. Question number 6. By the way, bananas is phone. Is it funnier than farting?
No.
No.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure. Final answer.
Second follow-up question. Either of you guys ever know anybody who had the Sports Illustrated sneaker phone?
I've seen the football phone.
They had a sneaker one too.
Actually, Mean Gene had the a Dallas Cowboys football phone.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I never even seen the sneaker
Like
phone.
last week.
He probably still has it right now.
It was the same basic concept.
Is it hooked up?
You pretty much lifted up like where like the laces were.
Yeah, there's a phone.
It came out like the tongue. It was like the tongue was like the phone part.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
It's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
They used to have cheeseburger phones too.
I've seen that too.
Up.
Yep.
They still have one on Bob's Burgers on Fox. All right. Of these three ancient civilizations, Egypt, Sumer, and the Phoenicians, who was more chill?
Oh, you're thinking Sumer.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
I was like, who the fuck is Sumer?
Amy Sumer.
What was the last one?
The Phoenicians.
Phoenicians. Okay.
They made the blinds.
Yeah. Nice. They're nice blinds.
Oh.
Hey.
Now, if you had a banana phone, that would have been fucking taking that to the next level. So who was more chill, dude?
I'm gonna just go with the Phoenicians.
Do you have a reason?
Really?
I don't.
Sorry to say this, that's your first incorrect answer.
Damn it.
Fuck.
You ever seen Egyptian women?
They're hot.
That's why they're more chill.
V chill.
Damn, this hurts putting this X next to
I'm
there.
sorry,
It
man.
hurts.
I'm
It
sorry.
fucking hurts me so much, dude. All right. Number 7. If the opportunity presented itself, would you smash the proletariat?
I would, in support of all the women that need the proletariat destroyed.
That's goddamn right. Fuck, dude. Fucking bring it back.
That's a check and a half, I think.
All right, fair enough. Check, like a tiny check.
Just a little-
Yeah.
All right. Number 8. Moving right along.
Okay.
Remember when Brendan Shull's girl wore a shirt that said ass?
I do.
I would love a shirt that says ass on it.
It was a good shirt. It just said ass.
Black shirt, white.
That's it.
Ass.
You just described it.
Perfect.
Or was it a white shirt with black?
It was blue shirt
Okay.
White
with
letters.
red.
Was it?
Red.
I don't-
Red, but with a white outline on the red.
So it was like varsity. It just
and
said
it just
ass
said
in varsity
ass.
letters.
So you're talking like a hot rod style shirt.
We
kinda.
all met up to get. We were playing Champs in
Yeah,
Trenton.
we went to Papa's.
We went to Papa's Pizza. We all met up there.
As you
there.
do.
And we walk in, and I was just like, she's wearing a shirt that says ass. No, I think there's nothing else on the shirt, was there?
I think
No.
I'd buy it off of her back.
Like,
it's
it
pretty
wasn't
sweet.
like I enjoy or
It's just
this stinks or anything like that. It just said ass. I was like,
pretty awesome.
You know,
so,
you
I don't know
know
what
those,
kind of statement she was trying to make.
You know those like rolling papers that say raw? I imagine a logo like that.
Why do you know about rolling papers?
Because I date a girl who smokes weed.
Damn, Chong. You know, like those papers. Chong. Oh, fucking Christ, dude. Anyway, Ford Tom sidetracked us with Mel being a drug addict.
Oof.
Number 9. How have you still not escaped from Tarkov?
No one ever escapes from Tarkov.
Ooh, it's foreboding
Fair.
as shit and correct as well. All right. We're coming down to the final 3. This is one no one ever gets correct because they're all fucking stupid. Every guest we've had is fucking stupid and doesn't understand how great this band is.
Okay.
Finish this E-Town Concrete lyric.
You're not gonna make me say the N-word, are you?
It's fucking like 3 for 3 with that phrase.
Yeah. I don't understand these fucking people. I mean, and some of these people call themselves fucking musicians. Well, actually, all of them did. I was
Gross.
like, what? Fucking stupid. Finish this E-Town Concrete lyric. I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely, or is...
I'm gonna let you down on this one because I don't.
Oh no.
Do you want me to do it again?
Yeah, do it again.
I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Are you somewhere feeling lonely, or is...
I'm not placing it.
Or is
Sorry.
someone loving you? Tell me how to win your heart, because I haven't got a clue. But let me start by saying, I love you.
All right, well,
No one ever gets this shit right
Yeah,
one
man.
day, dude.
You got to find the right person. I'm sorry.
Or the right E-Town concrete.
Step the fuck up.
Who knew?
Jesus.
Who knew how many non-E-Town fans there were?
I know, right? Fucking Brandy Buns couldn't even get Love in an Elevator right.
Christ almighty.
off.
I was there.
Ugh. All right. Number 11. True or false? You own a subscription to Baked Eel Shit Monthly.
False, but I want to.
That's correct. They haven't put out their debut issue yet.
Yeah, that's. I've been waiting.
I was going to call him a poser, but he fucking totally came through on it, dude.
Yeah.
Here's a bonus question. This could cancel out your 2 wrong answers.
Okay.
One question for 2 wrongs?
Yeah, because you fucked up an E-Town Concrete Lyric.
I did.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry.
And you were totally wrong about Ancient Egypt
I'm
being
sorry.
the most chill.
Dude, you're absolutely right about that. I feel.
Yeah. Because, a Phoenician girl ain't got an ass like that.
No.
I thought Phoenicians were a race of aliens.
No, dummy, that's Arcturians.
Okay, my bad.
Jeez, you're stupid as fuck. Your
Hey.
mom couldn't tell you that? My favorite Puerto Wiccan? Jesus. And come on. In Sumer, they had no ass. It was like a fucking pancake. They had like that secretary spread shit going on. Ugh. All right, bonus. Bonus. Only 2 people will get this. And they're in this room. Do a Brent Lafferty impression. Correct. Matthew Paul Bennett of Bel Air, Maryland. You were the first person
I'm not
to
from Bel Air.
Havre de Grace, Aberdeen.
Okay, you got it
shit.
third time.
You live like 40 places. They all stink.
It's
but
true.
Those are all 3 exits away from each other.
you were the first person
It goes Aberdeen,
to ever get
Aberdeen, Bel Air.
a perfect score.
I didn't really get a perfect. I don't deserve.
You got
that.
the bonus question.
I don't
though.
deserve that though.
All right, just look at it 99%.
Thank you. I thank you. I don't like taking credit for things I didn't do.
Hey, the bar is high.
So you're the knife, sunburster, and rock bottom. You pissed over all of them.
Okay.
They just knocked him out of the fucking park, dude. And that's gripping inquiries.
How
Matthew Bennett.
did I be Jordan?
He's not
How?
very. He doesn't know his E-Town either. Here, I'll give you his E-Town. Hold on. I'll give you his and Murray's E-Town.
Everybody gets different lyrics.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh.
See if you can. Here's Jordan's E-Town song.
See, I didn't get a chance to watch that episode yet.
Okay.
I was about to say a listener, I see.
No, I haven't.
He's not one of the 17.
Trust me, he asked me.
Finish this E-Town Concrete lyric. Papa don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. Papa don't preach. I've been losing sleep, but I made up my mind.
Nah, I don't got that one either.
I'm keeping my baby. Ooh, keeping my baby. And here's Murrow's, okay? This is Mike Murrow's E-Town lyric that he just couldn't get. You ready for this one? I got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday. Don't say maybe.
I'm a teenage dirtbag baby.
That is correct.
That's
That
a
is
great
correct.
E-Town song.
That's the best one, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mean to go deep cut off the second demo.
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah.
The red tape, but
Yeah.
I figured him being a New Jersey native, he'd be the one to get it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you sticking to Prepare for Combat like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's a great song off that
So
tape.
I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck.
He let the entire Garden State down.
That's right, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just tragic, dude.
Yeah.
Want to get into some homework?
Yeah, I think I will.
Do you know about the homework?
I do.
I got to explain for people. This might be the first episode to listen.
Every episode could be their first.
That's true. Every episode, the previous episode,
At the end of each episode,
Deadballs and I give each other one record, one comedy special, or sometimes 2 records.
I call it a comedy assignment because it could be a podcast episode, it could be an Instagram page,
Fair.
it could be a sketch, whatever.
Yes. And then we have to go home and listen.
Consume.
And consume it.
Exactly.
And then come back and give our thoughts on it. And that's how we do. Now, we're going to go... We didn't have a guest last week. No, we did not. So we don't have to go over there. Dumb shit. We're always bringing dumb shit to the fucking podcast.
It's not ending now either.
I was given Ron Funch's Giggle Fit. Which I was right. I did see that one.
Okay.
But I did rewatch it. And it was the one where he has a bit about his autistic son dropping the cheese from a hot cheese pizza on his bare nutsack. And Ron Funches is incredibly funny. But I was thinking about would he be funny if he had a normal voice?
Ooh.
He's very funny, but he had. Have you ever seen Ron Funches, Matthew?
The name sounds familiar, but I can't. I'm more
Black
of a novice.
Black dude braids, but he has this real high pitched voice, like, and it's
if I saw him, I probably.
And he's just overly silly, but he's really silly material. It's fucking great.
His voice definitely adds a lot to the delivery.
Yeah.
So I think I'm with you in this one.
He's got like a southern drawl plus a high pitched voice, and it's just fucking hysterical.
He knows where to inflect it too. He's no dummy.
But yeah, I thought that special was great. And it was surprisingly somewhat dirty for a Comedy Central hour.
Did you happen to clock how many views it had? I forgot to look.
No, I don't really pay attention to that shit because I don't understand the internet.
Well, Comedy Central is just, like we said before, they're just suppressing, like whether they know it or not, they're suppressing their comics.
Oh, so it's a bad amount of views.
I would assume.
Because he's one of the bigger stand-ups working.
At least on that network, if you will.
Yeah. So what is he? There's got to be at least 1 million views, right?
I haven't looked.
But he's got a good stable body of fucking work.
You could look it up right now pretty quickly.
I could if I didn't have an iPhone 6 with a cracked screen and lost all my battery looking at pictures of Lisa DeLue.
All right.
But so yeah, I enjoyed that special quite a bit. It was a great recommendation. I recommend everybody else doesn't do it. Every bit he has about his autistic son is fucking just hilarious.
Yeah.
How like his son just constantly calls him a bitch and stuff like that. Now, you also, before I get into the music part of this, on the car ride home, you gave me extra homework.
Per your request, right?
We were talking about something that I constantly talk about. If you listen to this podcast, I brought it up even today, and that is pornography. We were
yes.
We were discussing whatever happened to everybody that was on Bang Bus, the old Bang Bus thing. And if you don't know what Bang Bus is, congratulations, you were born in the new millennium. But so you brought up 3 actresses, and you're like, "Here, that's some extra homework for you." And I took it to heart, and I went home.
Like a good studious boy, you did.
I went home and I watched.
You studied
3 films, and I'm going to tell you. Actually, by 3 films, I watched 3
scenes, if you will.
Yes. Now, the first one you gave me was Skylar Love.
Yep.
I watched Dancing Bear, CFNM, Party Shenanigans.
That one stinks. She's only in like 30 seconds.
Featuring Sophia Torres, Gia Page, and Lexi Deep, and Skylar Love.
There's a lot of names on that scene, but she flashes by for 45 seconds.
Yeah. Is that one of those ones where she's just in the crowd? Like there's like a bunch of girls.
It's a bunch of girls at like a male stripper.
Dancing Bear party.
Yeah.
And like his dick's hard, and then at the end he comes on someone. You're like,
boring.
Sweet party, dude. Like I wish I got invited to more of those.
It's kind of a cool party.
I mean, the dude coming was cool. Like I was excited about that. But as far as she went, nah. Now, the other one you gave me was Arabelle Raphael. Mm-hmm. And I watched Sloppy Connie Perignon and Arabelle Raphael deep throat Chad Alva's thick cock. Now, A+ in the looks department. I think those tits are real too, which is also a great thing. Mm-hmm. What I was mainly shocked by was the fact that she was twerking the entire video.
Sick.
Did not stop, huh?
She did not stop twerking while like on the upstroke, downstroke, any position. She was constantly like those cheeks were all over the fucking place, dude. So she's beautiful, and she's extremely talented and athletic. 5 stars. Did I nut? Yes. Skylar Love, did I nut? I did not. So
well, that was the video.
All right. Now this next one, it was a young woman named Alexis Andrews. All right. What I watched was massive pog chases young guy for his cum. Comes in all capitals and with exclamation points.
Ooh.
Alexis Andrews gets her big ass used. Now, the first couple minutes of this video is her. I'll share here.
Yeah, I saw it at the corner of my eye.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is she like pissing like a dog in the yard?
No, she's dressed like a cow, and she's
crawling on all fours.
She's in a field, and she's crawling on all fours, going moo, moo. But she's trying to say moo sexily, which you just can't do.
No,
not even Alexis can.
Nah, moo is not a sexy animal noise.
Shocker.
You know, Like if she did like a nice goat, like that, I'd be like, all right.
Hey,
But
take it easy on the
now,
bleat. I'm gonna fill up.
I love a good big ass, right? And I love a good ass with some cheese on it too. You know, a nice little bit of dimplage
something
on there.
real, sure.
That thing was so big that she was banging a black dude and you couldn't see his dick.
Fuck yes.
Which is just, I couldn't wrap my head around that.
It's what they call a marvel of genetics.
So I wasn't watching it like pornography. I was watching it
Like modern marvels.
like Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
I was just like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So they found the gold sculpture of a little airplane in a fucking pyramid? I was just like, her butt is so big that it hid a black porn star's dick. Mm-hmm. I mean, just that alone is like...
That's a deep crevasse.
I mean, I wonder, like, what went through that dude's mind, because that was the first time he fucked and then couldn't see his dick.
I'll tell you, I think
He was probably like, oh my God, did it fall off? Did I lose it?
I'll probably sum it up with 2 words. His first thought, fuck yes.
So, as far as her acting like a cow in the beginning, that automatically gives it 5 stars.
Yeah.
But everything else, I was just watching it in pure astonishment and just taking in her and her craft and
Art.
God bless her.
Is that the sound you made beating off?
I couldn't beat off because I was just so like, pee-pee went away. You know? How did Cal do that? You know, but
I'm going to give you a name. Write it down. Check it out later. You might already know. Ashley Barbie.
I remember that name, but it's been a while.
She doesn't have a lot of scenes,
Sure.
but she's got the body type that
she gonna hide a black dude's wiener?
she could.
Okay.
Short, thick.
I want to find a girl that
Sign me up.
that can like hide a Samoan's wiener.
Okay.
That would be
Yeah, that's something.
that would be like top of the mountain. Mm-hmm. Because like his bottom mountain's like, oh, you hide like a fat ginger's dick. Like whatever, you can just do that with a napkin. But when you can hide like a Samoan dude's like just fucking apple juice can, yeah, that's just fucking ridiculous. So on the music, you gave me 2 records.
A record and a half, I'd say.
Okay, a record and an EP. The EP was Amber Mark 3:33 a.m.
3:33 a.m.
Or was
Correct.
it p.m.?
A.m.
I don't remember. I didn't like it.
Shocker.
It's R&B, which normally isn't my
Racist.
lane. Didn't I just have like a fucking like half-hour rant about Kelly Rowland last episode? Oh, I am racist, so you know. But I'm not a big R&B fan, but I wanted to give it a shot. I listened to it all the way through, and all I could keep thinking was, didn't I just hear this over the loudspeaker at Home Depot yesterday?
Fair.
And I'm not saying it like it's bad. I'm like, I could see this being played over the loudspeakers at like a store. And I was just like, it's good for what it is. It's just not for me.
That's fair.
Yeah. She has a great voice, though. She's a great voice.
It's catchy.
But it just didn't get me. Then you gave me Dead in the Dirt, The Blind Hole. Mm-hmm.
It's a great record.
I was right. I did have that record.
Okay.
But I re-listened to it.
Revisited it.
And then I was just like, oh, yeah. It hits all the marks. Mm-hmm. Fast, discordant, all over the place. Over in like 10 seconds.
The thing I love about that record, though, is that the production level is like pro. And it's like...
It is, but it's not overly...
It's not super polished.
It's not polished.
Yeah.
But
everything's clear. You can hear everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's the perfect amount
nuances,
of...
if you will.
I call it like that's like the perfect amount of production. It's like...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's done well enough that you can hear every instrument and what everybody's doing, but it's not overly done to the fact that you take away the energy from it, and it just sounds like an over-polished, soulless piece of music.
Mm-hmm. It's great record.
It was a great record, and it made me actually go back and listen to their other records too, and they're just as great. And yeah,
nice.
It definitely checked off the marks for me.
Now, you want me to get into mine?
Yes.
Now, since you didn't have a comedy assignment for me last week, we doubled up on the music.
Yes.
And the first, I think, order doesn't matter, but I was assigned Earth Movers' Death Carved in Every Word. I listened to it multiple times. I loved it.
As you should. Yeah.
In fact, I just listened to it again last night.
How hard did you mosh to turn around?
I love that song.
So good.
Fall of Enchantment into Letting Go fucking rules.
It does.
This record checked every box for me. Riffs, drums, vocals, all that good shit. But the best track by far to me is the last track, Libertatis
Libertas Pugilis.
Pugilis,
Yeah.
which roughly translates to freedom from or freedom of fighting.
Yeah.
And it's on the YouTube video. It's after the hidden track or the like blank space.
When they reissued, I think they reissued the album, but that was actually a comp song. And that wasn't on the original.
They added it on to a later
reissue of that record.
That song is damn good.
It's a really good song. So.
Back in the
that was
day,
their last song that they put out.
Comps were so fucking good
that
bands would save some of their best shit for comps.
Yeah. Because like, I don't mean to sound like that old dude on the porch, but like, that's how you found out about new bands. Was A, going to see a live show and checking out the openers, and B, you pick up comps. And comps were like half the price of a normal record. They're like $5.
They're cheaper and there's more artists on it. They're great.
Then you spend like $10 on one, and it's 20 bands. Maybe if 10 of them were good, you got your money's worth. And then you went out and just found the other records and shit.
Yeah, I mean Triple B kind of does that with America's Hardcore every couple years.
Yeah,
and now From Within Records is doing that cool comp every year and a half or so.
I'm glad labels are doing comps again.
It's coming back, and it's cool. I'm grateful.
And but what they used to do in the 90s and early aughts was it would be exclusive songs. Like bands would either A, have like a B-side or a song that got left off an LP, or they go in and just record one song for a comp. So some of those songs that you hear on comps, you couldn't find anywhere else until like the band would put out a collection, or if they would re-record it for what came after. And that's what I miss, because like I appreciate what these guys are doing now with like label comps and shit, but a lot of it's songs you can get off the releases. I miss the ones where songs were strictly for the comp. That it just made the song seem more special to me.
That Cold as Life song off of Only the Strong.
Yeah, then they re-recorded it and it wasn't as good.
Oh man, that version was so good.
Fuck them.
I hate that when there's a better version on something not on the LP or something.
Well,
dude, that same fucking comp, the Only the Strong 99 one, there was a Death Threat song that ended up going on, I think, Peace and Security.
Yeah.
But the version on the Only the Strong comp was like 30 times better. It had like better production. It was dirtier sounding, so it was like more like a raw feel to it. But the version on the LP was good, but the other one was fucking just smoked. What? I forget what other record. No, I don't. Go ahead.
Is the first song on Death Carved? Is the first song Turnaround?
No.
Well,
maybe fourth or fifth.
The only note I had other than that was the first song starts off with what I like to call Tom Soup. It goes
yeah.
What has good hair and a big dick?
Hey,
I am fucking really good at this.
My second assignment was Sweet Cobra's Earth.
Yeah,
2015.
Great record.
Yeah.
I'm listening to it. I'm definitely driving a hot rod with flames on it.
I hate you.
That Far Too Temporary song. The riff is going na 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 na, but the drums are going flacka-dooka, 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 and there's organ and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, what is happening here?
It's being great.
All right. Future Ghosts was a cool song.
Yeah.
I like that one. It's not my bag at all, but I didn't hate it.
Fair enough.
I would never, ever go see this band, but if I was at something that they were playing, I wouldn't be bored. I'd enjoy it. Especially if the set was like 25, 30 minutes, I'd be great with that. So I liked it.
Didn't love it.
I didn't love it. I probably wouldn't put it on by choice, but it didn't offend me either. Typically that music, that style is not really my thing. It's like the shit that sound guys listen to. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ, I don't know how to take that one.
It's like, I love Sweet Cobra and Dream Theater.
Damn.
And fucking The Sword or
That'd
something.
be a fucking dichotomy ever. Jesus Christ. We were getting at the other day talking about Guitar Center bands. I like this is a band only for that one dude who's 50 with a ponytail that works Guitar Center.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Dream Theater?
We were talking about Dream Theater. A chef, the chef Glenn I used to work for back in the day, called that musical masturbation.
Mm-hmm.
Classic Chef Glenn. That fucking dude.
He's a card.
Oh jeez. Voivod's another band like that.
Yeah.
Where you're like, dude, only.
That's a t-shirt band too. I've seen their shirts. I've never heard them. Never seen them.
I don't love that band.
I remember.
I've tried.
We've been to a lot of shows together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they play. Yeah, we saw them.
Yeah, we saw them open for Napalm Death, and this is the first time. Normally, like we'll go to shows together, and if I hate a band for some reason, he'll somehow like it, and then vice versa
Classic.
too. Like one of us will like it somehow. That was the first time we were both just like looking at each other, like, like we wouldn't say anything bad. We just kept going,
Oh, that's why you guys are friends. You came to that realization at the same time.
Yeah, it was Voivod that brought us together.
Yeah. It was just like, oh my
Or the utter indifference.
I don't know if that was the best Napalm Death set I saw, or if I was just relieved that Voivod was fucking over.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, but good. I don't know if I would classify Sweet Cobra as a Guitar Center band, but
No.
everybody's-
Definitely sound guy rock, but not Guitar Center band.
fair enough. I don't like how you said it had organs. You don't like a good organ?
No, it just made me say, what the heck is up with that?
Organs? What do they think of next in music?
What in tarnation?
Bones?
Jehoshaphat. Ugh. All right. Now, when we have guests come through, we ask them to bring us to the same thing. A record and a special, or two records.
Okay. I have 4 that I wrote or put notes in my phone, and I'm tossing them around which ones I want to say.
Then how about this? We don't have a guest next episode, so we'll have plenty of time. You give us all 4.
Yeah,
All
why don't you
4.
say fuck it, full send, give us all 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So two of them are kind
First off, he said full send, and I don't like that. And
That sounds racist. I don't
it
like
does.
it.
It's like a hard R, isn't it?
So 2 of these are more.
Do you want to give 2 to each of us?
Nah. Yeah.
That way you do 2, I do 2.
Yeah, let's divvy it up a little. Sure.
The one that you and I discussed that I wanted to give to him, it's not on my list.
Okay.
I'll save that for you.
Okay.
You give that to him later.
All right.
Okay. So, are you guys getting all 4 for
Mystery.
both of you, or am I giving 2 to each of you?
Two to
Let's
him,
do 2
2 to me.
each.
Okay.
Because we still got to do our homework for each other, too.
Dennis, you get Godmother. The record is Obeveklig. They're from Sweden.
No
I'm not
kidding.
even going to try.
Obeveklig.
That's not too bad. Didn't have any of those weird-ass fucking...
No.
Sounds like my mom's maiden name.
You gonna tell us?
You tell us what it was.
No, you don't have to.
No.
No.
Just because it was a funky sound.
Okay.
Isn't her maiden name Chalice?
Yes, it is.
Chalice, dude.
That's a good name.
It's the hottest Puerto Rican last name I ever heard.
Second record.
Wiccan.
Well,
Or do you need to know anything about it?
Give me the Cliff's Notes synopsis.
They are both. All right, so I'm giving each of you 2 different genre bands, but they're the same genres for both.
Oh,
So this is the heavier, noisier band.
Okay.
I do like it heavy.
They
music.
are both bands I'm giving you guys would easily fit onto Hydra Head Records.
All right.
So, if that means any, I don't
in.
know you that well, but like I don't know if that means anything to you, Hydra Head. So, okay, so just that's all you need to know
I'm
for
gonna
now.
do tons of pills then when we
Yeah.
do it.
The second record I'm giving you is Snail Mail
Nice.
Valentine. Are you familiar?
Is that the newer one?
It's the newest one.
Yep.
Okay,
You better like that.
Well,
I think it's right up your alley.
he's known me long enough and well enough that
Fine.
we have this thing where he'll post like what he's listening to on Spotify. You just need to like put it on Instagram or whatever. The
You
stories.
shared your story, yeah.
And I'll just some of it I'll be like it'll be something I don't know what it is, and I'll just reply to it like and simply just saying, would I like this? And if he says no,
Then
I
you
take
move
him at
on.
his word
You
and
move on.
I move on. Because he knows like what I do like, what I don't like so much. He's like, yeah, you would not like that, and I believe him.
So Snail Mail, I think you'll like it because of your love of the Cardigans, Tegan and Sarah, and like the Sundays and stuff like that.
You're speaking his language, I think.
Dude, I was listening to Nina Persson from the Cardigans solo album today.
I think you'll like that record.
Boy.
Now I'll call that the
so
softer.
there's no actual snails involved.
No.
Does this other band actually have godmothers in it?
Yes.
Sick.
Yeah. So the softer record that I'm giving you, you may already know, but it's new to me. So if you already know, I'll give him then the band that you and I talked about. Then you'll get two noisy bands.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start with your noisy band. They're called Helpless. The album's called Det, D-E-B-T.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't know anything about that.
You want to check it out too? If you're not familiar?
I'm not. I actually don't know that one.
Well, enjoy. The other record is Soccer Mommy. Are you familiar? No. Okay.
I've avoided this band because of their name.
That's a fucking great name. What are you talking about?
I did too,
but
it's fantastic. If you like Snail Mail, you'll like it.
All right.
The record is that I picked the newest record. It's called Sometimes Forever.
All right. It's like, hey, pick a title, huh?
Yeah. So.
Damn.
And now you both get.
Oh.
Sturgill Simpson Cutting Grass.
Motherfucker, I can't. I won't listen to it.
I'm just kidding. You don't have to.
I won't listen to it. I showed you the cover.
Yeah. We've talked about this in the car.
And the reason, I'll clarify, I have nothing against Sturgill Simpson. I'm sure he's...
Not at all.
I'm sure he's great, all right?
He is
The
great.
reason I won't listen to this is because I am so fucking in love with that album cover that...
You want to
You don't want
spoil the
you don't-
that
mystery?
if the music is mildly disappointing, it'll just fucking
Well, let's
kill it.
put it this way.
I can't do that.
Do you like country music?
No.
Then you're not going to fucking like it.
So I choose just to love Sturgill Simpson for his
He's a great man.
choice of album art.
His Nirvana cover is fantastic.
His album cover is easily
Second to none.
the best album cover
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Yeah,
It beats out Kid with Man Head's
it's-
Flapjack hairpiece.
So I don't know how familiar you are with Sturgill Simpson Cutting Grass. It's so great. He released the same album cover twice. There's part 1 and part 2.
And you know what?
They just change the colors.
And you figure, dude, you're kind of beating a dead horse. It's
No.
worth it.
Yeah.
That horse deserved it.
Oh shit! It's yellow this time.
No, dude.
My first thought was, what can't he do?
We were discussing this. How his records
Doing dishes.
His record after is like, it's like, what do you do after you cut your grass? Is you take off your grass stained shoes. So
Yeah.
his next record is gonna be called, what was it? Discarding shoes.
No, it's like
Doing
kicking
laundry?
shoes or
kicking,
something.
kicking shoes.
Kicking shoes is more like
Yeah.
it.
And then the next one's gonna be the next one's like Sturgill Simpson taking a shower.
Yeah.
Then it's Sturgill Simpson
Cleaning up, you mean?
making dinner.
Yeah.
Just like it would
Fixing supper.
Yeah.
Each
Oh.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
See, he would be a supper eating
Yeah.
son
He's
of a
definitely,
bitch.
and it's definitely fixing.
He's a supper eating son of a bitch.
6 p.m. no later.
Ugh. He's not even supper eating. He's supping.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
So it would just be like a timeline of what he did for like, I'd say like a week long period, and just all these albums that just encompassed everything.
Driving.
Yeah.
And each one would just be him doing the
Straight chilling.
Grubbing.
supping.
Watching
Fuck,
the game.
dude.
So I would love it if you guys like these records. They're all relatively new to me, which is what I wanted to give you guys.
Right.
Good.
Because when I discover stuff, I like sharing it.
Yeah. As do I.
Yeah. So enjoy.
I'm on that tip with
You're gonna
you this
send me
week, I
those-
think.
You gotta send me yours too, because I want to check those out too.
Okay. So you ready? You want to assign me first?
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Go ahead, go first.
Let's go. I'm going to skew softer this week, too. But I have backups just in case you've heard this. Your assignment is The Softies. The record is called It's Love. Much like Snail Mail, but even the Cardigans, I
The
suppose.
Softies sounds like it should be one of those old like Lookout Records bands.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Not like the Green Day Lookout Records.
No,
but
no,
like
like
the Mary
the-
Lou Lord shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vandals, Guttermouth, Nitro.
No, it's Love from 1995. That's your assignment.
Okay.
And then your comedy assignment is Bret Ernst, YouTube special called Principal's Office.
That's that dude with that fucking beard, right?
No, he's clean shaven.
Who am I thinking? I'm thinking of William Montgomery.
Yeah.
It's called Principal's Office?
Principal's office.
Okay. Where have I seen him? Oh, he is, I seen him on, he's been on Kill Tony a few times.
William?
No, Bret Ernst.
Okay.
And he's also, I think he was like the feature for Stanhope for years.
That makes sense. He is funny.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'll definitely check that one out. Now, what I've got for you, this is completely out of what we normally do, but it's something I wanted to share. You'll love this too. Mm-hmm. Is actually a documentary.
All right.
Film. And it's on Tubi, which is one of the free streaming things.
Platform, yeah.
It is a documentary on the band Dedaguy, and it's called Killing Music.
All right.
Now, Dedaguy is my favorite hardcore band. They are the band that made me realize what hardcore could actually be, besides the stereotypical shit that it was.
I love that record, so I'm looking forward to this.
So this is it gets in depth about every single release, all the tours, and all. It's a good hour and a half documentary. It's just really well done, and it's just a good documentary. But as far as comedy, this is a really short one, but I watched it the other day and I enjoyed it quite thoroughly. It's a Canadian comic, just came over to the States, named Danny Polishuck.
Huh.
It's spelled like Polish.
Like Polishuck?
Like Polish, with Chuk at the end of it.
Okay.
Danny Polishuck. And the record is called International Jew. It's not a record. It's a special. It's on YouTube, and it's only a 30-minute one.
All right.
It's a quickie. It's not the most earth-shattering thing you'll listen to, but it's a very good half hour.
It's funny.
Half hour. Yes.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
And musically, I'm going to go heavy.
Oh.
And this is one of the heaviest records I've heard, and it's one of the fastest records I've heard. And it's from a band called Rotten Sound.
Okay. Mm-hmm. They've been popping up in my daily mixes lately.
Oh, so you've heard them before?
I know who they are.
Okay. And the record I want you to check out is called Cycles.
Okay.
All their records are great, but that just happened to be the one I was listening to last Wednesday when I decided to write that note down.
Excellent.
So that's that. And that's all I have for you.
I'm in the same boat. That's all I got for this week.
All right. So you want to hit that fucking intro music?
No.